welcome back. It is time for another edition of Back to Basics, and today what I am going to be showing you is how to do your eyebrows. And there's just a couple of things that you're going to need in order to follow along with me for this tutorial. You're going to need some sort of brow powder or a brow kit like this Makeup Revolution one, a brow pencil, and an angled brush. If you don't have a brow kit that has a wax in it, then you might want some sort of brow gel, either a clear or a colored, either will work. But if you'll stay tuned, actually you don't have to stay tuned because we're going to get to it right now. I will show you how to put on your brows. Everybody has very different brows, and if you pick up a kit that is similar to this one from Makeup Revolution, the Focus and Fix Eyebrow Shaping Kit. Mine is in the color medium dark. This will give you just about everything that you need in order to complete your brows. It has 3 different brow shades. It has a wax. It also has some little mini tweezers, which are actually quite good, and then just a very sort of small brush. So I've already done one of my brows, which is why I look very lopsided at the moment. So I'm going to just walk you through the steps to do most brows. Now, my brows are very friendly to me. I don't really have to tame them, and I don't really have to add to them. I really just need to darken them and shapen them up a little bit. But what I'm going to show you today will work for just about any brows if you need to fill in, if you need to add to, if you need to reshape. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to get your kit, and it doesn't have to be this one. Wet n Wild has a great one. The Anastasia products are fantastic, but this is a very affordable kit. I think this was $10, maybe a little bit less for the Makeup Revolution kit. And then I'm just going to use an angled brush. Let's see if I can get that to focus in. Just an angled brush like this, and it's got a spoolie on the other side. And I'm actually going to go into this darkest brow color, and I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to sweep up with the natural hair of my brows. And then I'm just going to follow that along, and right now all I'm doing is following the natural shape of my brow. Now I like to add just a little bit up here at the top, and so I'm going to go ahead and put powder right there, and then I like to extend that end just a little bit. So I'm really just using this powder to fill in what I have and kind of give me a guide for where I want to go. And then I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm just going to kind of smooth that out. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brow pencil. This is the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. I really like this one because it has a very, very small tip on the end, which gives a lot of control. So now what I'm going to do with the pencil is this is going to look a lot more like a natural brow hair than just the powder. So I'm going to kind of draw in those brow hairs, and if you're missing spots that you filled in with that powder, this is where you can add that definition to make it look more like you have actual brow hairs in those empty spots. And you want to take your time and just kind of draw those little individual brow hairs on. And if this takes you a while at first, don't worry about it, just keep practicing. So now the very last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the little small brush that came in the kit, and I'm going to take some of this wax. This is actually a really great wax. The wax in the Wet n Wild brow kit is not quite as soft and pliable as this. You could also use a clear brow gel or a colored brow gel. Brow gels are going to look sort of like a mascara wand, and this is just a clear one. And basically what the point of the wax and the brow gel is the exact same thing, and that is to keep your brows in place. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of that wax, and I'm just going to put a very thin layer on the top of that brow hair, and that will lock everything into place. It will keep my brows from moving around throughout the day. If you have brows that do not like to just stay in place, the wax or brow gel will help to keep them in place, and this will last you really all day. I've actually, with this kit and this particular arrangement of products, I've been to hot yoga and my brows have not come off. So this is a really great little kit to pick up. You can get Makeup Revolution online or at Ulta, and that is just a really great way to get your brows done simply and easily, if using 3 different products is simply and easily. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this Back to Basics series. Again, if you have any requests for tutorials that you would like to see in this series, please leave me a comment down below. Make sure to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you next time. Bye.